Hey there, it's CJ Willie and I'm cracking a pack. Today I'm back with my fourth Zendikar Rising set booster pack. In my first three set booster packs that I've opened, I've only been able to pull one rare and one common foil. However, in my last video, I got a surprise at the very end. Let's see if my fourth booster pack is a magic one and gets me something really awesome. Let's get to cracking this pack. Okay, first card out of the pack is the art card. Not sure what this is going to be. Looks like it will be a mountain by Jace Stone. Well, that's certainly exciting. And then a full art plains. Prowling Felidar, 4 mana, 3 and a white, cat beast at 2/3, has vigilance. Whenever a land enters the battlefield under your control, put a +1/+1 counter on Prowling Felidar. I've been able to do a few drafts now. This card is pretty strong. Initially, for 4 mana, it's a 2/3 with vigilance, which isn't great. Every subsequent land, this thing grows. 3/4, 4/5, 5/6. If your opponent doesn't have a way to deal with it, it is going to take over the game. Tazim Raptor, 3 mana, 2 and a white, bird at 2/2, has flying. When Tazim Raptor enters the battlefield, you may return a land you control to its owner's hand. I like this common quite a bit. It's a flyer, has evasion. Returning a land to my hand, playing it again, triggers my Prowling Felidar and helps it grow. Next is Mesa Lynx, 2 mana, 1 and a white, cat at 2/1. As long as it's not your turn, Mesa Lynx gets +0/+2. I'm not very high on this card. Doesn't seem to fit in an aggressive strategy. I don't really want it as a defensive creature. Vanquish the Weak, 3 mana, 2 and a black, instant, destroy target creature with power 3 or less. This is one of the better black commons. Takes out a troublesome creature early on in the game. It'll either take out the really aggressive creature that's causing you some problems, or if they happen to have an early bomb, Vanquish the Weak is perfect in that situation. Relic Axe, 2 mana, artifact equipment. When Relic Axe enters the battlefield, attach it to target creature you control. Equipped creature gets +1/+1. If it's a warrior, it gets +2/+1 instead. 2 generic mana to equip. One of the things that I like about Zendikar Rising is that the artifacts enter the battlefield and attach themselves to a creature. I really think that going forward, artifacts should do that. It's not my favorite artifact in the set, but in draft, it's a good added advantage to a smaller creature. Kargan War Leader, 3 mana, 1 generic, 1 red, 1 white, human warrior at 3/3. Other warriors you control get +1/+1. In an aggressive red-white deck, I really like Kargan War Leader. There are plenty of warriors in red and white. Being able to give them a +1/+1, and this having 3/3 stats for 3 mana makes it a great signal post uncommon. Balaged Recovery, 3 mana, 2 and a green, sorcery, return target card from your graveyard to your hand. This is one of the modal double-faced cards. I think this is one of the better modal double-faced cards. On the front side, you're able to recover something out of your graveyard. On the back side, you can use it as a land, taps for a forest. Glacial Grasp, 3 mana, 2 and a blue, instant, tap target creature. Its controller mills 2 cards. That creature doesn't untap during its controller's next untap step. Draw a card. There's quite a bit going on with this card. Being able to tap down a creature at instant speed is great. Freezing it for a turn is also really good. Getting a couple of cards into the graveyard, great. And then drawing a card, I'm pretty high on this. I think it fits really well into the blue-black Rogue's Mill deck. Shell Shield, single blue mana, instant, has kicker for 1 generic mana. Target creature you control gets +3/+0 until end of turn. If the spell is kicked, that creature also gains hexproof until end of turn. This is no dive down, which was awesome for a single blue mana, but it does quite a bit of work in limited. Protects your bomb, helps you out if you need it as some sort of a combat trick. Okay, will we get a cool rare or mythic rare? We have Needle Verge Pathway. This is the rare cycle of lands that are modal double-face card. On the front side, we have Needle Verge Pathway, which enters the battlefield, untaps, and can tap for red mana. Or, guess I'll spoil the foil. it can enter the battlefield as Pillar Verge Pathway and tap for white mana. What's cool about this card is that it's the borderless art card. Will we break the streak of a common foil? No. Continued with common foils. Mitre Marasa, 2 mana, 1 and a green, instant, has kicker for 2 and a green. Target creature gets +3/+3 until end of turn. If this spell was kicked, that creature gets +5/+5 until end of turn instead. A little bit more expensive giant growth. For 2 mana, you're going to get +3/+3. If you have a lot of open mana, either they don't block your creature and you pile in 5 more damage, or it can be one of your smaller creatures that you goad them to attack with their bigger creature, pay the kicker cost, take out their bomb. And then a plant token at 0/1. My favorite card or best card out of the pack is going to be the Needle Verge Pathway or Pillar Verge Pathway. I think these are a great design by Wizards. It does limit you to, once you decide what you're going to play, that is the land, but it gives you options. If you're playing a dual color or tricolor deck and you're needing that one specific color of mana, having the option to choose and have it enter the battlefield untapped, I think it'll be something that will help games not end up with mana screw or mana flood, and allow you to sit down and just be able to play a game of Magic and have fun. Anyway, hope you enjoyed the video. If you did like it, please subscribe and share. Take some time to tell me in the comment section what was your favorite card or best card out of the pack. Until next time, when I'm back to crack my next pack of Magic the Gathering.